I'm going to try to speed through this right quick, real fast like that right there. Empire, the last 2 episodes. Lucy is still icing Andre. Tiana has a little time filler. You know, every episode, Tiana must sing to waste our time. So she gets up there and she's singing, but she's aggravated and agitated and has an attitude. And I'm like, settle down. This whole episode, she was acting a fool. And I was like, anybody got time? She fired the choreographer, and I was just over it. Portia comes in. I liked her hair. She was giving you very Beyonce Coachella, but it looked good on her. And China from jail contacted Portia to get in contact with Cookie. Or contacted Cookie, but Portia filters through the, the calls and all of that. They meet up. China looks good, honey. She looks blessed. She looked blessed. And China lets Cookie know that Pound Cake is in the hospital. She got the cancer, and these are her last and evil days. So now Cookie got to go over and visit Pound Cake. Andre is crunching numbers, and for some reason, Eddie was stupid enough to link his information, or information that is easily discovered about him, to this shiest he was trying to pull. And I just didn't understand. So, nicknames that he named his ex-wives, and all sorts of little details that, are easily linked back to him, but you have to search to find. It's all up in it. So I'm like, that's stupid, because I would have named stuff Brick House Entertainments, because Brick House, ain't nobody ever thought about a brick house and correlated it to me. Or like Mailbox Inc. Like, Mailbox, that has nothing to do with her. It would have been, the scam would have been cleaner, but whatever. So we get flashbacks of Cookie in jail, honey, and Pound Cake. She was out for 5 years, and she came back, and she walks in, and she's giving, can I talk to Cookie? And Cookie don't want to talk to her. And eventually she gets to talk to Cookie, and she apologizes and gives, very, I never did get to find my daughter, and this, that, and the other, and points to the guard and says he made her disappear. And I'm just like, girl, who has the time? Not me. Moving on. Jamal wants to be a rock star. Okay. There's a white boy rapper, and for some reason, excuse me, they just cut the grass and my allergies are trying it, and I gotta have the windows down because it's hot. Yeah, but for some reason, what's our daughter's name? Shine wants Hakeem, of all Keems, Hakeem, to mentor this little white boy rapper. And I'm like, but Hakeem's not a good rapper. Okay. He's not a bad rapper, but just the music on Empire does not, it rarely ever moves me. I'm rarely ever moved. But, anyway, girl, so he meets up with this little white rapper, he being Hakeem. They meet up, and Hakeem is working on a beat, and this boy is giving, oh, I like your music, I'm a big fan, very complimentary. And Hakeem, wealthy, all his life Hakeem, somehow feels more entitled to struggles than been shot 3 times white man. And it's like, I understand having a disdain for, just your run-of-the-mill white person. Just in general, just having a slight, like, ain't nobody got time for, white folks. I understand that. But wealthy all your life Hakeem, I can't see, I'm very surprised Hakeem doesn't have rich white friends anyway. I don't understand. Wealthy all your life Hakeem really felt more entitled to the black struggle than grew up in Chicago and been shot 3 times white man, and I don't understand. But anyway, honey, they have a battle royale. They jumping all up on the table, kicking popcorn over and rapping and carrying on, and now they friends. Pound Cake over to the prison infirmary. We find out her name is Sarah Lee, hence Pound Cake. We get into the prison infirmary where Pound Cake is on hospice, and Cookie is crying. Pound Cake is giving, Lord, you got to find my little zebra cake. That's what I'd be referring to Pound Cake's daughter as, because it's a multifaceted statement. Zebra cake, because zebra cakes are smaller than pound cakes. Zebra cakes are half black, half white. It really just comes together for me. I feel that zebra cake is what we should call Pound Cake's biracial daughter. Zebra cake. So she crying and carrying on. I felt a little piece of an emotion, a piece of one. Cookie goes into, I'm going to help you find Zebra Cake. I'm going to bring her to you. And I'm like, don't you make that promise. Don't you do that. But she did it. All in all, honey, Leanne Daniels wants you to know, see, Daddy, white people have soul, too. Like, honestly, watching Star and watching Empire, Star's character and this little white boy that's been shot 3 times, it's just, he just really wants you to know that there are also white people who have come up in the struggle. It's like, girl, ain't nobody disputed that. Ever. Anyway. So I forgot to mention that they don't put this little life alert bracelet on Cookie that it tells you all her, her tea as far as her heart and her blood pressure and carrying on. So her heart rate elevated and Lucius got a call and whatever. Moving on, Tori Hash Brown is still here. And Jamal plays the song for Tori Hash Brown. And she's like, oh, I like it. Do. And they go down to the club because he's like, they don't want my song released. Blah, 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 honey. I don't know. And she's like, well, we got to test it with a different audience. So they go down to the rave, honey. And they playing it. And everybody going up. They glow sticks in the air, honey. They just living for it. And so now they know that it's a good song. And so now they're going to come up with this collective. And they've seen this rapper young man. He's I guess he was Muslim. He gave some, hamdulillah. And, they went to his tattoo shop. And Tori got a tattoo because he wouldn't talk to them unless somebody got a tattoo. So Tori got a tattoo. And they was talking about the collective. And he still said no. And I'm like, you done charged these folks for a tattoo. And you still said no. The nerve. But the scam, the swindle. Anywho, let's see. Lucy visits She-Dragon, which is the name of both one of the corporations that Eddie put under Empire and what he called his ex-wife. So the ex-wife, she aggravating. Actually, all his ex-wives are aggravating. Eddie's ex-wives are aggravating, but yeah, they meet up. She got an attitude, yada, blah, blah, blah. Cookie goes over to the guard's house. And he act like he was happy to see her. Holloway, is that you? Come on in. His wife offered us some cinnamon pound cake and some lemonade. I'm like, cinnamon and lemonade don't taste well together. It doesn't mesh in the mouth. It doesn't come together. The cinnamon with the acidicness of the lemon clashes, and it's not a good taste. But sure, I'll have some. Sure, I'll drink the lemonade first and then. But if you try to drink the lemonade, then eat the pound cake, then go back to drink the lemonade, it's like drinking, like a soda with a chocolate. It just doesn't, it don't come together. Anyway. So, shade, and, she gives, it's so wonderful to know your husband still likes pound cake, likes to eat pound cake or whatever. And then she tiptoes on off. Now, he has threatened her and said it's a crime for you to be here, and if you come back here, I'll shoot you, and all that foolishness. But he then eventually tells her that the light-skinned children and the white children were put up for adoption, and the dark-skinned children were put into foster care. So the light-skinned and white children got to go to a place called Hope House. And so now she has, a lead with where to find Zebra Cake. So she pretends to go, but she comes back in and basically outs this man to his wife. This my jailmate pound cake. He had a relationship and a baby with her. He used to beat us down. Get out while you can. And so blew up his spot. But honestly, as long as they've been together, I would be surprised if their wife leaves him. Anywho. Lucius and Andre had a heart-to-heart, and he being Lucius, asked Andre, so whatever happened to my son who put my gun in his Legos when he was 9, when the police came and do-do-do-do-do? And Andre said real clearly, well, I was diagnosed with bipolar, and you stopped loving me. Basically, you hated me from then on. And, it made Lucius think, just very briefly, for a moment. And Andre drags him about being a sociopath and do-do-do, blah, blah, blah. And while all that's going on, Tiana over there acting like a sociopath and do-do-do, blah, blah, blah. And Tori is on drugs. On to the next episode. Zebra Cake's name is Maya. She's 19, and she's in the ballet. And we pan over to Zebra Cakes, and it's Ryan Nicole Brown. And I said, look at Ryan. I'm so happy for her. I've been following her. She was Cassie on Lincoln Heights. Fantastic show. I wish it would have gone on longer, but it didn't. So we must take what we have. But she also recently played Miss Chalet in the Miss Chalet story, and she showed out in that movie. So I was very happy to see her. And she at the ballet, honey, working. And Cookie comes in and gives her, why are you not in the front? You good enough to be in the front. And she was like, well, they said they would have to change the lighting for me and it wouldn't work for the other girls, so da-da-da-da-da. Basically, she is too black to have been in the front. So, Cookie introduces herself. Hey, I'm KailahLaine, gives her a card, and she's like, oh, girl, Shook, you're Tiana's manager. I love Tiana. What you doing here? And Cookie says, well, I came looking for you. And she's like, for me? And then Cookie backtracks and is like, well, for someone like you. I'm holding auditions, and I want to see what you got for, Tiana's project, do-do-do. And I'm like, girl, you really could have just been like, yeah, girl, so your mama. Zebra Cake, your mama pound cake is over here. She's dying. I know it's a real delicate situation, but I would have just been like, look, I'm here on behalf of your mother. I'm really interested to know if Zebra Cake is going to give us a vocal, because Ryan Nicole Brown can actually sing. So I really, really hope she gives us a vocal, because I'm interested. I'm interested. I hope she actually ends up being on the Empire team, because, yes, I love it. She actually sings better than the girl who's playing Tiana. What's her name? Psoriasis? I don't know. But in the meantime, honey, we have a flashback, and why is Cookie Mama Wanda? Somebody call me back and let me know. The moment Alfred would have walked out with that curly wig into the jail, I said, Wanda, in my holiday heart voice. Like, what in the world? Wanda, Alfred Wood with these teeth. What are these teeth? What is going on? Is she supposed to be a crackhead, or is she just crackish? She's just giving crack illusions. What is happening? Anyway, child. Where am I? Something about Empire Extreme. I don't remember what it was. Oh, party. They're going to have a party. Hakeem's going to have a basement party. It was all the white boys' idea. They're going to have a basement party and maybe a single release. I don't remember. But it's going to be streamed on Empire Extreme. Edna, the white woman. The white woman that Parched went down on in the elevator. I really feel like she literally only has this job to get laid by black men. I feel that way. But she wants Eddie so bad. And I'm like, why? I was shook when she wanted Parched. But Eddie, Forrest Whitaker, and his eye, alright. Girl, it's a car driving out on, I was like, it's a car driving on the river. But no, it's on a boat. Why is there a car on a boat? That's weird. That's uncommon for these parts. Like, I know in New York you can have, you put your car on your ferry and take it across yonder and other certain, places, but that's weird for here. Just chugging along. All right. So I guess, some people got to transport their cars via the river. You can just drive. We ain't got nothing but roads. Anyway, girl. So Edna is confronted with all three of Eddie's ex-wives, and they let her know, sis, I want you to take a gander at his ex-wives and take a gander at yourself. Somebody don't belong. Somebody don't. I really hate to break it to you, but it's you. And so now she's all in her feelings and shook. Eddie then goes to Shine and is like, we need to take down Lucius. Shine double-crossed him too. He just can't get a win. And I'm like, are we going to really do the rest of this whole season with Forrest Whitaker and his eye sitting in, plotting and being thwarted and plotting and being thwarted? Because that's boring. Bird. Girl, the birds are living out here. They are singing down. So anyway, we get to Zebra Cake. Zebra's in there and she dancing. She giving you ballet and she giving you hip-hop and she's giving you, pirouette. 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 Who is Pirouette? I feel like I've been to a place called Pirouette. Is that a club? I don't know. Anyway, she's giving you, plies and pirouettes and, dips and turns and spins and vogues and, heel toe, pancake, chicken head, all the things. And it looks stupid. It looks stupid. stupid. Her trying to do ballet to this hip-hop song looked really dumb. And Tiana walks in and has a terrible attitude. You know, Zebra Cake walks up and is giving, oh my God, you're Tiana, I just love you so much. And Tiana's like, girl, so anyway, what is this? What is this? Anybody got time for this? Cookie, what's your problem? What is this? I hate it. And I'm like, girl, ugh. Like, I didn't live for it. My lips are so dry. Who has the time? So I guess Maya didn't want no cake. Not Maya. Maya's cake. What's her name? Tiana. I guess Tiana didn't want no cake. I really, truly expected Tiana to see Maya giving these moves and be like, well, who is this? Because, you know, Tiana loves to be gay. Every, 5 episodes, she'll throw in a little piece of, hey, guess what? Like, she throws it in every time. It's just like, oh, yeah, I forgot. You go that way. All the ways. The omnidirectional. Anyway, girl. So I was fully expecting her to see see Zebra Cakes and be like, well, now, what's this? Which is not to say that she won't. She probably eventually will. Because if she can like Tori Ash, but then maybe she just likes white women, because all the women we've seen her entertain have been white, haven't they? I don't know. Moving along. We get to this party, honey. Oh, well, Cookie checks Tiana. Blah, blah, blah. Now we get to this basement party. Tiana is like, I ain't come here for no Hakeem, but she at Hakeem's party. Okay. He sees her while he's performing, pulls her up on stage. They do a little stage performance. You know, we up here, we rocking, we in love. And then they take it to the back, and, you know, boots are knocked. Boots are knocked. But then they, I don't know. It was weird. Okay. So, Hakeem usually is a booty hole. Girl, that's a booty hole. Hakeem. But he was being somewhat genuine in saying, I don't want, Eddie to be taking over your life, this, that, and the other. And Tiana got real defensive about it. And I'm like, I need a backstory on Tiana. Do she not have a daddy? Is he being her surrogate father? Why is she riding so hard? And she goes into, Eddie has done more for me in 6 months than Empire has done for me in 3 years. And I'm like, but Eddie is supposed to be a part of Empire. So Eddie with Empire has done a lot for you in 6 months. So that is to say that Empire has done a lot for you in 6 months. So I'm confused. I mean, I know Eddie is causing a lot of dissension and foolishness, but I'm still confused. What all is he doing to this girl for her to be, and what has happened to her prior to for her to be this crazy about it? She done got up out the bed or off the couch or whatever, and is mad at Hakeem for simply saying that I don't want this man treating you like I think he probably treating you. That's like the most reasonable and sensitive thing Hakeem has ever said in the 4-5 seasons we've been on. I don't get it, but okay, she mad. And I'm like, whatever. We also find out, well, we don't find out, but Jamal finds out that Tori is back on pills, and that Eddie gave them to her. And so now he's like, we got to go to a meeting, first thing tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I don't need you to be my sponsor. I'm a grown woman. And I'm like, you a grown woman that's on drugs. You need something or somebody. You need your mama, but your mama crazy. And she in jail because she done tried to kidnap Lucius. Or did kidnap Lucius. Anyway. So then we get to Lucius drops tea that Eddie has done this before, got another woman hooked on pills. She ended up committing suicide. There was, some under-the-counter payments made, and it all went away, and now the documents are supposed to be sealed, but they're not. So sign this, and it's going to be your severance. And so now Eddie is out the way again. He coming back next episode. We get him out the way at the end of every episode, and here he come back. So, Cookie goes back over to, I forgot to talk about Wanda. Wanda goes into how Cookie's father was going to kill her or something like that, honey. He was abusive to her, and Cookie don't believe it because he was a good daddy. And I'm like, it's several people that can be good daddies, terrible husbands, good husbands, terrible fathers, terrible at both, good at both. There's dualities and trialities and all sorts of things out in this world. You could be a terrible biological father but be a fantastic stepfather. You could be a terrible stepfather but be a fantastic biological father. It's so many situations that could go on. But anyway. But Cookie goes over to Pound Cakes, honey. And why don't have a friend named Milk? We need a friend named Milk. We got cookies and Pound Cakes. We need something to wash it down. Anywho. Cookie lies to Pound Cake and lets Pound Cake know, girl, I ain't found Zebra Cake yet. No idea where she could be. But I'm going to write down what you want to say to her. And I'm like, why don't you just record it? It's 2018. You can get the words. Because if you confront this baby with her mama's words, she might think you just made them up. Like, she might think, you're just saying that to make her look good, but I hate her. Because Cookie did confront Zebra Cake with, I met your mama in prison. I know her. She loves you so much, da-da-da-da-da. And Zebra Cake is under the impression that her biological mother is a crackhead that gave her up and never loved her. And I'm like, but Cookie just told you opposite. So you going to the jail and writing down what you want Zebra Cake to know via Pound Cake is strange because she already didn't believe you when you told the truth the first time. So in that case, I would go ahead and record the woman saying these things to her daughter so you won't have to hear it from me. You can hear it straight from the cake's mouth. But all right. And then at the very end, honey, I have forgot all about Anika, but she popped up trying to get the, Empire on out the way. She teaming up with Eddie, and she wants to be the CEO when it's all said and done. I don't care. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things that YouTube is saying. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.